This is the Waykar 155 Pints Commercial Dehumidifier, and honestly, this machine looks as robust as it sounds. It's substantial, about waist high, with a modern black and white finish. I'd say it definitely looks like it means business, with big wheels on the back and swivel casters with brakes on the front. There's a sturdy handle at the top, making it easier to maneuver, even though it's not exactly lightweight. At 79 pounds, it does feel heavy when you try to move it alone. But having those wheels and that removable handle make big difference if you need to roll it through hallways, down ramps, or across large open spaces. From my experience setting this unit up, and I'll be honest, I was a bit apprehensive at first because I usually think commercial grade stuff is going to be complicated. This one surprised me. All the key features are easy to notice right from the start. There's a huge digital display and several buttons, but thankfully, nothing overwhelming. You get straightforward controls for power, humidity settings, timer, mode, and a manual pump purge. Setting the humidity level is as easy as pressing an up or down arrow until you reach your desired number, which is great for those of us who aren't tech wizards. If you're new to dehumidifiers, humidity is basically the amount of moisture in the air, and if the air gets too humid, mold or musty odors can become a big problem, especially in basements or storage rooms. One thing I really appreciated about this dehumidifier is the pump. For me, dumping buckets of water is a total hassle, especially in big spaces. With the Waykar's built-in pump, you just connect the included drain hose, and it can actually push water up to 16 feet away. That's super convenient if your basement's floor drain is far, or you need to run the hose out a window. There's also a gravity drain hose option if your setup allows water to flow downward naturally. So you have both choices, which is a lifesaver, since every building is different. Since I have my dehumidifier in the basement, I went with the pump setup, and it worked reliably, moving water out without any leaks or clogs. Another key feature I should talk about is moisture removal capacity. The Waykar 155 pints can extract up to 155 pints of moisture from the air per day. That's nearly 20 gallons. For me, that's huge. I've used household dehumidifiers before, and always felt like they were just barely keeping up. This machine, designed for up to 8,000 square feet, handles my entire basement, garage, and sometimes even a section of the crawl space if I roll it over there. If you have a house with humidity issues, gym, warehouse, or even an office that tends to get stuffy, it's perfect for the job. That high number isn't just for show. You'll actually notice rooms dry out faster and stay at a stable humidity level. Now, when it comes to maintenance, there's a reusable and washable filter located in front of the intake. I think this is great because disposable filters get expensive over time, and it only takes a minute to pull the filter out and rinse it under the sink. The filter helps trap dust and other stuff from the air, keeping the machine's coils cleaner and your air fresher. If you're new to dehumidifiers, remember, keeping the filter clean is important, or the unit can lose efficiency. It's also worth mentioning that this thing is pretty quiet compared to its size and power. I had it running in the basement and even right outside the laundry room, and I could barely hear a low humming sound. If you're sensitive to noise, it's a relief not having a machine that sounds like a jet engine in the background. I wouldn't put it right in a bedroom or living room where people gather, but it's fine for basements, garages, gym areas, or pool rooms without causing distractions. One of my initial worries was energy usage. Any large appliance runs the risk of running up your power bill. From my experience, the built-in high-efficiency compressor really does its job. The compressor doesn't run constantly. When your desired humidity level is reached, it cycles off and saves energy. Plus, there's a timer function, which is helpful if you only need it to run during certain hours. I like this, especially if I'm leaving the house or if I want it to rest overnight. Speaking of reliable construction, I was genuinely impressed with the quality. This is a metal housing, not just thin plastic panels, so it feels more durable than the average dehumidifier. The display is bright and easy to read, and all controls are responsive. The safety features include an automatic restart after power outages, an automatic defrost to prevent ice buildup if you're using it in cool spaces, and an overheat protection system. Those are nice little peace of mind touches, knowing the unit is going to take care of itself a bit if anything weird happens. A few practical notes from my experience. The only drawbacks I noticed are the weight and the length of the provided hoses and power cord. The included drain hose for the pump is about 16.4 feet, and the gravity hose is about 3.2 feet. For most setups, it's enough. If your drain is farther away, you might need to look for a longer hose. The power cord is decent, but could be a bit longer too. Also, with a product this heavy, moving it between floors or up and down stairs is pretty challenging for one person. I'd recommend keeping it on one floor or getting some help if you need to move it around a lot. For anyone who's never used a commercial-grade dehumidifier, you might have concerns that it's going to be hard to use, but honestly, it's as plug-and-play as it gets. Plug it in, connect your preferred drainage hose, set the humidity, and let it run. If you want to set it and forget it, just use continuous mode. Otherwise, the timer can help if you want to run it on a schedule. Maintenance is basically just emptying the filter every week or so and occasionally checking the hoses for blockages. In conclusion, I'd recommend this for homeowners with large basements, people running commercial spaces like gyms or warehouses, or anyone dealing with serious moisture issues. The high capacity, easy digital controls, built-in pump, and overall build quality make the Waykar 155 Pints Commercial Dehumidifier a solid investment. I was honestly uncertain at first whether I needed something this heavy-duty, but after seeing how efficiently it dried out my basement and how simple the upkeep was, I'm glad I tried it out. From my experience, if you're tired of using smaller machines that just can't keep up, or if you want something reliable for a big area that doesn't need constant babysitting, this model is worth checking out. For those concerned about support, it even comes with a 5-year quality coverage and strong after-sales backing, which gave me peace of mind. If you enjoyed this quick review and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below with any questions or your own experience with dehumidifiers. Thank you for watching.